Because you're here.
First of all, I love the Strangers franchise because I feel like, especially with true crime stuff, this is one of those things that can happen. So what's your experience with the original Strangers film?
I mean, for me, the original Strangers film, like, it just brings me back so many memories till that time of like a horror cult classic, right? Where you actually feel like it's an experience and where you feel like you're kind of like can relate to it in a way. And so to bring this modern, fresh approach to it where audiences feel connected to the first film, but also experience it in a whole new way, I think was the goal.
Absolutely. I think Rennie is such a fantastic director because he builds tension. You could cut it with a knife.
Absolutely.
What does his directing style add to The Strangers?
I mean, I will say he just doesn't miss a shot, and that's like something I feel like I'll just leave it with that, and I'll start it with that too, just because he has his eye on the ball the entire time, and it was a pleasure to work with him.
Now, when he originally got this script, he said it was 278 pages, and you guys are shooting it simultaneously. What can you tell me about some of the origins that we get to explore with some of the Strangers this time?
I mean, I definitely, I'm not going to spoil anything for those of you that have not seen the film yet. I do think that to film out of order was definitely something that we had to figure out, and it had its challenges, and we also filmed 37-day night shoots, which were exhausting in itself as well. But all in all, it was all about having like the people just be so invested in the original storyline and then want to actually make it this event that now people are fully like blown away by.
Incredible. Now, you're an executive producer on this film. Now that, what survival tips would you give the characters on The Strangers based of your knowledge of horror movies, and what would it be?
Survival tips, I mean, I would say like this is definitely something where it's like keep your eyes open at all times and your ears.
Now, what is your own personal survival strategy to survive in The Strangers world?
I mean, for me, it's definitely like just always have like some sort of emergency kit with you. Whatever it is, for me, it's definitely, I would say, bringing like a Band-Aid or like a sewing kit or something that Madeline Pesh, her character, actually plays in here because she is brilliant.
Now, there's a lot of unique weapons you can use in The Strangers cabin. What would be your unique weapon of choice?
I would say, I mean, it's not that unique, but I guess I would say like the needle to whatever the sewing kit is for the stitches. So I would use the needle.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Lock the front door.